All right. Is everybody good? Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for agreeing to hop on to support your friends and their new business. I know that it means a lot to them. If you know how to use the chat function, then I would love to know like if everyone's local or if there's some people that are tuning in that is not local. That's always fun. There are a couple other people that are tuning in. So it's just always fun to know where everyone's from. So if you'll drop that in the chat, that would be awesome. But my name is Staci Gallman. You will see my sweet family there on the screen. That is my husband, Josh, and I have two boys. I have a 3.5-year-old Maddox and a 19-month-old Langston. I am a bronze ambassador here with Q, and I have only been with Q since February, so not long at all. And listen, just hear my heart out, y'all. I actually said I would never do network marketing. So jokes on me. It's kind of funny because here I am now and I'm actually really, really passionate about it. But just hear me out. So the reason that I said I would never do any type of network marketing may be similar to a reason that you may have said you may never do it. Or perhaps maybe there's some people on here that has done it before. But my experience was that I had encountered a lot of people that just really did it wrong. It felt very spammy and icky and just not intentional. And that was not something I wanted to align my name with. And so, honestly, I was super closed minded and would not even give anyone a chance to tell me about network marketing. But it's kind of like makes me laugh if I'm being real with you that I'm doing this now and doing so well and have a thriving business. And I'm just super passionate about making an impact in people's lives. And yes, I am making an income doing it, which we'll talk a little bit more about what that looks like for me and my family. But I'm really excited about it and also just excited about the potential that I can confidently look people in the eye and tell them if they're coachable and if they're willing to own a business and a hard worker, that I can help them do the same. It's pretty crazy. But so I am, as you'll see on the screen there, I'm actually a nurse manager in the corporate world. I'm a former labor and delivery nurse, and I love my job, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I have always just felt that inkling feeling that I was made for more, and that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. If I'm being super vulnerable with you, I grew up in poverty, and so I have always just wanted more for my family. I wanted a different life for me and for my kiddos. And so I knew that that started with me making a difference and making a choice to do that. And so I finally had to say to myself, if I don't change what I'm doing, I can't expect different outcomes. And so thank goodness I met a friend. Funny how things work. Actually, she and I met online. Hello, Instagram. And she spoke to me and she was so intentional, just the way that she did business and the way that she did family and life. And I finally, for one time, did not feel like it was icky and spammy. And I heard her out and I felt like I connected with her heart. And for one, felt like I could fall under her leadership. Because y'all, like I said, I love my job, but I have not really met a lot of wealthy employees, if I'm being real. I have met a lot of overworked employees and employees that feel like they're underpaid. And so I didn't want to forever fall into that category. And so I knew I had to do something different. You'll see there that I did go through a stage of infertility, me and my husband. And so I'm really burdened and just passionate to love women and families throughout that. So that's a bit of my personal story. So I think that what sets Q apart from other companies, first and foremost, is our mentorship. So these two gentlemen right here, on the left is our CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson. And on the right, you'll see our president, Jake Spencer. I've actually got to personally meet both of them, like been right beside them, had direct conversations with them. Actually, Mark Wilson, I rode in his truck. He has all of the credentials, you guys. He was actually a two-time Super Bowl champion. And then he went into real estate development and made a killing, if we're just being straight shooters here. And he retired to the golf course. And he felt like that was all he ever wanted to do. And then he got to the golf course and he did it for 3 months and was like, oh my gosh, I am not doing this for the rest of my life every day. And so he said, I want to make an impact in people's lives. So he started polling some people, talking to some people that he trusted. And the things that was just said over and over was that he could make a difference. It would be around their financial status, around their health, or their children's health. And so he didn't know exactly what it looked like, but he knew that he wanted to start something to impact families' health and wellness. And so he started Q Sciences. We'll talk a little bit more about who he partnered with and the credibility behind our product lines here a little bit later in the presentation. But what happened was whenever he launched our company, it was super popular product wise. It was in a bunch of doctors' offices, holistic clinics, chiropractic clinics, like you name it. Our products are selling off the shelf, but he also wanted to impact people with their financial statuses. And so, honestly, you guys, the way that you can get your product out the most and you can impact people's finances is through network marketing, because it's ultimately like you have multiple distribution centers all across the United States or the world. It's really based on the company if it's global or not. And we'll talk more about that, what that means for us. And that part was not growing and flourishing the way he had hoped. And so he met Jake Spencer, our president, because Jake and his family had a personal testimony from one of our products and wanted to know the brains and the leadership behind the company. Jake actually is like a professional network marketer, if you want to call it that. He was in it for about 11 years and actually retired his family after making multi millions, and retired them in his 30s. And he actually was planning to just sit back and honestly live the retired life and do fun stuff. And he came to meet Mark Wilson, and Mark found out about his history, and he brought him in as a consultant to see how can you make the company better so that families can have better financial freedom and impact. And so we relaunched our company in 2018 after Jake Spencer came. He wrote our entire comp plan over. He changed all of our branding, and he put systems in place so that anyone can join our business and they are able to carve it into their busy life, whatever that looks like. And like I said earlier, if they're willing to be coachable and if they're willing to put in the work, they can see success. And that is huge. Our numbers speak for themselves. We have had 700% sales growth since our relaunch in 2018. If you're not a business person, let me tell you, that's a lot, like a whole lot. Like most businesses would be happy if they grew by 10 to 20% in a year. And we have grown by 700% since 2018. It's pretty wild, but that's why I'm so excited about the business part of this. I actually need to update this slide because we're actually now in 23 countries and growing. It is a ground floor opportunity because we were relaunched in 2018. All businesses follow a typical S curve, and you'll see that here on the screen. This is literally like the meat and potatoes of Q for me, because this is what tells me that this company is going to completely transform my family's life forever. Because Timing is everything, y'all. I always say, and I heard this from higher leadership, that the T in timing cannot be replaced. The T in talent can be learned. And this slide shows that, because we have gotten out of like the early stages of ground floor, and we are just about to rise up the momentum hill, if you see that. And that is where fast growth happens. So if you're like me and you live in South Carolina, this company is really popular over on the West Coast, and we do not feel like it's made its wave here to the East Coast yet. But y'all, it is coming. And when it comes, it is going to be huge. We will be a household brand within the next 3 to 5 years, and we will be at saturation like many of the well-known companies that you are familiar with. So the timing to get in queue is now, seriously, now. So moving right along, we have a full suite of products. Our products are incredible. I honestly jumped into this for the business side of things. I already really aligned with much of kind of the products because it's very holistic based and homeopathic based, and I already lived my life kind of like that for me and my family, and so I could really resonate with the products, and they have been an added bonus for me. I did not know they were going to be so incredible, but they have actually become staples in my family's house, and I've been able to positively impact so many people that I love and people that I don't even know, that for whatever reason, thank the Lord, has trusted me enough to try these products. We have full and broad spectrum hemp, and our hemp is not like any other hemp. We have really special hemp. I'll show you that in just a second. We have a full line of nutraceuticals, and let's just be real. Nobody knows what nutraceuticals are unless if you're in Q. So nutraceuticals ultimately means holistic vitamins and supplements. Let's like layman's term it here. And then we have a fitness and weight loss line. We are not known for that, but we have an incredible fitness and weight loss line, and we actually have an amazing app. We have sublingual vitamin sprays that are top notch. They work incredibly fast. Actually, I'm a nurse. I told you that earlier. The quickest way something gets into your system is by an IV. The second quickest way is sublingual. So spraying or putting something under your tongue so that it can be absorbed by your mucosa. Super effective, super fast onset. We also have stuff for the kiddos, which my boys take that kids core every single day. It is packed with amazing multivitamin, and it also has pre and probiotics, really everything that our kiddos need to fill their nutritional gaps. Because if you're a mama like me, getting those kiddos to eat healthy and getting them to eat good is a real hard thing to accomplish sometimes. My kids would literally live off corn dogs and pizza if I would let them. We also have products for hormones, energy, and immune support. And we have a liquid collagen line that is coming in September, and it is going to have a delivery system and a full body absorption that no one else in the entire industry can compete with. And so when I tell you it's going to be incredible, I have personally tried it, and I have seen results of people that have been taking it. It may or may not be like Botox in a bottle. I'm just saying. Moving right along, this is my favorite product. This is something called Q Core. It comes with 3 different parts. You'll see there Q Max Premium. I call it a bougie multivitamin. It is what it is. That's what it is. You cannot get a multivitamin like this on the shelves at any store. I could go into a lot of sciencey stuff to really let you know why this is more effective than what you can get on the store. But that's really not necessary. What I'll tell you is that this is the first multivitamin that I have taken and truly felt a difference from. When I say that my mom fog is gone, when I say that my energy levels are intense and great, and when I say I'm finally using the bathroom, someone that has had terrible gut health and struggled with that, from this product. I am not kidding you. And I am so thankful for that. The Align, which is in the middle there, that is a full body anti-inflammatory herbal formula. It helps to decrease puffiness. It helps to decrease inflammation, and everything bad that happens in our body comes from inflammation. So really being able to decrease inflammation in our body at the circular level is huge, y'all. It's huge. It also comes with a spore forming probiotic. Again, I'm not going to get into all of the science, but spore forming probiotics is important for it to work effectively. And this combo is my favorite, hands down, for that reason, because you can truly feel the benefits when you take it. Full spectrum hemp. So I shared a little bit about this, but our full spectrum hemp it has a special delivery system called BioSync. It's patented, and what it provides is immediate onset. It provides like literally almost 100% absorbency, water solubility. So our body is made up of over 60% of water. So we need a water soluble hemp oil when we put in our body to properly absorb it. Y'all know that if you mix water and oil together, they don't mix. So we need it to be water soluble so we really feel the benefits. So we have actual tinctures that you put under your under your tongue. Sorry, we have a rest that specifically helps you to sleep better. My mother-in-law has been taking that for the last week, and she's literally said, she called my husband yesterday and said that this has literally been the best sleep she's had in probably 20 plus years. So that's a big deal. The pets is, as you know, it's for the furry animals. And then the cream, the Excel and the Renew is like muscle relief cream that has CBD in it. The Excel is one of my husband's favorite products. It is super effective. You can feel the results almost right away. It is incredible. We also have the Fuse, that you can put under your mouth, under your tongue. I don't know why I keep saying under your mouth. And that helps to decrease anxious feelings. It helps to promote overall wellness, calm and relieve stress. It helps to boost focus. And honestly, it's just good for you in general. We also have some roll-ons that are also included with essential oils. And then to the right of the screen, you'll see Twist. And those are our CBD hemp powder water infusers. They are delicious and effective. So we have one for calmness. We have actually 2 different flavors to decrease cravings, to help with weight loss and weight management. And then we have one for hydration. So a product story. So I have invited my sweet friend Katie on here to share with you guys, because it's always nice to hear from someone besides the person presenting about the products. And so Katie, if you would unmute and just share really quickly.
Hello. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm in the mountains, and so like Staci was breaking up, so I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. So
you are starting to break up a little bit.
But oh no. Okay. What about?
I can hear you now.
No.
Yeah, I think when you're maybe stop
talking. But Staci covered. Okay, I'm in the middle of the road. But what about now? Is this good?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, okay. You're good. So this is real life, girl.
I'm gonna start with Q-Core. That is definitely my number one favorite. I didn't know that like I felt bad until I felt better. That's like my favorite phrase and like the best way to summarize what Q-Core does. I thought like, oh, I'm active. I have 2 boys. They keep me on my toes. I work. Don't feel bad, so I must be fine. But when I started taking Q-Core, I was like, oh my goodness, like I have more of me to give to my family at the end of my workday. I can get more done in my workday because I have the energy to keep pushing through. And then like Staci was talking about the bathroom, like not really a regular person, but I'm like, oh, gotta go. And it's so nice. And then it makes me feel better. I don't feel like I have as much like bloat and all of that from the from the biotics as well. So Q-Core is definitely my number one. And then I'm going to have to go with the Q-Fuse, which is the CBD oil. I was taking Prozac for anxiety, and I went off of that, and I was like, I'm going to give it a true try without Prozac in my body, took all that out, tried the CBD oil, and I'm not going back. Not saying that everyone can do that, but it was totally worth the try, especially because now I know I'm putting the natural into my body, not all of the pharmaceuticals things, which makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, and one more thing about the Q-Core. I don't know about you and your family, but convenience right now for me is everything. Like, I wish that I could be the one to go to the grocery store and do all the organic things, but I'm gonna be real with myself and I can't. So when I can't put those good things in my body, the Q-Core does it for me. And then that's why I feel so much better. And the last one, and then I promise I'm going to let y'all go back to this, but the Q Sport is amazing. I am addicted to Diet Coke. I could drink it all day long, even though I know I should not. But I have gone down one Diet Coke a day. I was up to two. I know it could be worse, but I got down to just one a day, and then my Q Sport, and it gives me the same energy that I need, but I'm getting it with water and it's natural. So those are my top three that I can personally say have worked wonders for me.
Thank you so much, Katie, for hopping
You're
on here
welcome.
and sharing just your story and your testimony. I am so thankful that you finally trusted me and
Me too.
you tried the products because I mean, yeah, seriously, like, I'm like, if you'll just trust me, I promise I'm going to help you feel your best self. So it just really just stirs me up to hear those testimonies come out. So thank you so much for hopping on and sharing. All right. So I told you guys we would talk more about who Mark Wilson partnered with and the brains behind our products, because this really was important for me being a nurse. I wanted to make sure who I was aligning myself with as a company that was truly backed by science and had the credibility for me to talk about how amazing these products are. And so Dr. Stephen Kimberly here. He is our Chief Science Officer. He actually was the senior editor for WebMD. And so he is all into the research. He is super up and coming. And so he's a doctor. He's an internal medicine doctor who is also a licensed naturopath, which means that he is super passionate about holistic medicine and allowing our bodies to do what they are intended to do, but really capitalizing on optimal health with herbs and different things like that to truly try to eliminate pharmaceuticals and really focus on true wellness for our bodies. So he is the brains behind all of our products. He literally looks at any product that is said like, oh, should we consider this product? And he says, is it a quintessential product? That's why our name is Q Sciences. It's actually quintessential biosciences. And so is it a quintessential product? Meaning, is it the best of the best? And is it backed by the latest research? And is it moving towards what is going to help people feel their best self? If any of those are no's, they don't cut the test to be a product for us. And if he says that science doesn't stay still, and neither should our products. So I love just his knowledge and his expertise, and knowing that our products are seriously credible, and we have all of the third-party validations and testing to prove that what we say is going to benefit you has been tested and studied. I mentioned it earlier, but we do have new markets and verticals that are coming very soon. In September, we are launching our liquid collagen line that I kind of leaked earlier, as well as we have some other verticals that are coming that we are going to release something that no one in the entire space even has yet. So it is going to be really, really fun and really, really wild. So buckle up. Moving right along, this is another thing that I felt like I could really align with. So this is the quality assurance standards. So we have the cleanest products. So GMO free, milk free, all the allergens free, gluten free, vegan, all of our testing, all of our third party validations. You can seriously scan that hemp, the documentation page. You can scan that QR code right now if you want to with your smartphone, and it'll bring up all of the testing on our hemp products so that you can see what you're taking is legit and you can see all of the ingredients and everything. I love this about our company because they're so transparent with our products and what is in our products. So MyQFit is an app. I told you earlier that we had this app. It has personalized workout programs, instructional videos from actual trainers. I've met Kimball, and that's his wife. They actually just had a sweet baby, but they, along with some certified nutritionists and dietitians and other people, they literally run this for our company, and they have specialized meal plans and recipes that are from nutritionists. You can track your results, and we have specific stacks. And this is an example of one on the screen that you can, if you choose to buy this stack, it will come complimentary with this web app if you want to try to lose weight or really try to get into your fitness and up your game on that. So it's an amazing app. This is actually just a picture of someone that is in our company that did a challenge with us. This was her picture in March, and this was her picture in June. So this is legit results. And thank goodness for Fran allowing us to show this and her being so vulnerable. But I know that she is super proud of, I mean, gosh, look at her. She looks incredible. But this is someone that I have actually personally met and know, and is a amazing leader in our company. So ways that we get paid in regards to the business side of things. That's my favorite product here, if I'm being really honest with you, is customer commissions, monthly team commissions, promotion bonuses, and our financial freedom movement bonus. And our financial freedom movement is an entire added bonus in addition to it being like an actual monetary bonus. So if you sign up with our company to be like myself or to be like whoever you're on here tonight supporting, then you get free certified financial coaching out the gate. And I don't know if you've looked at that lately, but it's not cheap. And they also help you to increase your credit score, pay off your debt. So you'll see down here, builder, pro, and executive. Those are our first three ranks. So my goal, if someone commits to signing up to my team and they are coachable and they're willing to put in the work, I can look them in the eye and tell them exactly how I can get them to executive within the first full month of being in the company. We actually have something really special going on in the month of July. We're doing July Olympic Cash, where you can actually earn more money than normal. So in the first 30 days, so by the end of July, if you get to executive, then you can literally earn over $1,000 just like that. It's pretty good money. I think that's when my belief in this industry was born, was when I got my first paycheck and it was $750. And I was like, dang, I can do this. I'm just doing what I'm already doing. I'm just getting paid for it now. So I can vibe with this. Our financial freedom movement, I shared a little bit about it, but eliminate debt. Establish an emergency fund, secure life insurance, learn investment strategies, credit repair services, build a savings in retirement. They are phenomenal. My friend Brittany, who I signed up under, and she is my personal mentor. Her and her family have literally been able to pay off every dime of debt they had in 8 months from partnering with Q and what financial freedom has done for them and their family. It is incredible. This is our compensation plan. And like I was saying earlier, we get paid 4 different ways. You saw at the beginning of this screen that I am bronze. And so if you scroll over, you can see this is what I make. Some things that really make our compensation plan really special is the fact that we are paid infinite levels deep. So my level 1 and my level 10,000, I get paid on it just the same. Y'all, don't miss that. That's huge. Also, our payout for our team commission is base pay. We do not do averages. That is huge. We also have weekly pay. So we are able to get people paid earlier, sooner, and faster. And I mean, hello, everybody wants a check fast. We also have incredibly generous rank bonuses. And then as you'll see to the very far right of this screen, that is the bonuses once you hit the 4th rank in the company, they start paying towards the debt of your choice. So they are right now paying $200 to our infertility bills that we accumulated. That is a debt that feels like a slap in the face to us. So I am so thankful that they are paying my debt off there. And we also, as you'll see at the very top in the left here, we get customer sales commission. So what really makes Q special is that we have systems in place that are proven to work. We have had multiple top leaders of other companies that have pivoted and come here for a business personal reason, and they are thriving because of our systems. We have simple onboarding and training. It's like getting a new job and having an orientation, if you will. We link arms with you. We have steps in place to help you get started. We have accessible leaders and mentors. Last night, I was literally with my team on a training by the president of the company. Like literally on a random Tuesday night, he is on a Zoom training and pouring into my team. Like that is awesome. We have a plug and play system that works. We have earn before you learn. Like you don't need to be an expert here. We have marketing and we have systems in place and resources in place so that you don't have to be the expert. If you're the expert, that's intimidating to people. Just use the systems that we have and just serve people well. That's really what we're doing here. And then we have a 50-50 corporate partnership. So our corporate staff and our leaders, they listen to what we are saying for the future development and growth for our company. And it really does feel like a partnership. And that is very, very special. So that is all I have in regards to this presentation. I mentioned it earlier. This has been my best yes of 2021. I am so glad that I was finally open-minded when presented new information, because as I shared with you earlier, I can boldly tell you that this is going to be the vehicle that gets me out of my corporate job, is going to retire my husband, and we are truly going to live in time and financial freedom. So thank you so much for hopping on here to support your friend in their new business endeavor. I am really excited that they have trusted me or someone on my team in this space. And we are actually going to have a Zoom with a casual presentation just like this tomorrow night. So maybe you're already thinking in your head of someone that you're like, they need to hear this information. Either they could benefit from the products or perhaps the financial opportunity and the business opportunity. If you feel like there is someone that you think would benefit from hearing this, please, please, please get with whoever invited you and get the information so that you can invite them to tomorrow's call. And if you're interested in the business, gosh, we can go ahead and get your business started just like that. If you have any questions about anything I've went over tonight, do not hesitate to get with whoever invited you to the call, or they can get you to me. I would be honored to serve you and your family in whatever way that looks like. Thank y'all again so much for hopping on here. It really means a lot that you're supporting us in this endeavor.
Thanks, Staci.
Yes. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.